Okay, so Slightly Mad 79 here. We've hopefully seen my 3 starter guides and my navigation guide where I explained how to use the Builder's Book. If you have a hammer in your hand, it says you can upgrade this to stone, so I'm going to give it a whirl right now by pressing Q. There we go, look at that. Stone gate, people. It's a bit awkward at the moment because it's hard to find out where to put these walls. They don't really gel with the scenery very well. You need flat land, but you kind of get the picture of what I'm doing here, and I'll add to my video as I construct this base. On that navigation guide, I did point out quite a few areas in the northeast that are good for base locations. I'll do some more guides to the island as I go. Also, if you want to know, you can now melee animals. As you see, its health's going down. As in my previous guides said, keep your totem down. That's your land clan. Next thing you want is your powerful to keep Mr. Wagga Wagga away. And then you need your hut with a door to secure it. And obviously, fireplace, bedroll. Oh, that's terrible. It said a really, really, really horrible noise. That scared me. That is horrible. It wasn't a Wagga Wagga, it was a roar. That wasn't good. See if I can make its noise again. Fair play, not a fan of this jump mechanic. It's got me sweating a little bit here. It literally went like that. It's not good. You see some beady glowing eyes coming out of the bush or something. Well, I should be safe up here because it is an island. And while you're running around farming to build your base, it's a good idea to keep a stack of about 400 wood. Sounds a bit excessive, but that'll get you through the night and keep the Yeti away. Yeah, there's a guy on the forums who's a bit concerned, saying whether or not things respawn, but I can confirm that I farmed all trees before. They're back again. Be interesting to see if they grow any bigger, because that'd be a pretty cool addition if the trees grow throughout the duration of the game. And there, people, is your proof. Small trees become big trees. They do regrow. Look at that. No need to worry about harvesting things. I think maybe it's zone related. If you go out your zone and come back, kind of respawns. What's the time thing? I'll figure out which. Okay, this is a player-built prefab. It is very basic, but it's looted technology from the pirates, including this chandelier, which is a placeable. At first, I didn't think it worked, but you have to put it in the prefab that you create. Like I said, this isn't the Indian technology. That's why it looks like the pirate stuff, because it comes from the architect book, the building book, which is pirates stuff, and this is lootable, as well as the if you've seen number 5 on my toolbar, the lantern. That's lootable as well. Alright, this is very basic, but if you can get what I'm trying to do here, you have like a gated system here. And then the only way into the base is across that bridge. And if I was playing on a server with other people, I'd have another internal fence and gate system just over this bridge down here. You wall it off. Then you got your own little high up settlement, free to be bothered from other players. Dev's hinted at a cave and drew a little area locator on the Discord channel. So I'm going to go and have a little wander around, see if I can locate that area. Part of me thinks it's a bad idea because they haven't said much more about it. They didn't even tell us about the Yeti, to be honest, so there could be a whole load of fun waiting in that dark, dodgy cave for me, but hey, let's go and investigate. So I'm armed with my trusty compass. I definitely know it's not going to be in the northeast, because I've pretty much cleared the whole area, so I'm going to be heading off probably mid-map now. So we'll look, see, from the monument, we are going to go, whoa, so look, west. Alright, this is the northwest portion of the map. It's like be described as a creepy mangrove swamp. It's extremely creepy at night time, very misty. Unlucky, lucky, we found another pirate encampment. Okay. I don't normally like single player games, but yeah, the multiplayer will be opening up soon. But I've had a thoroughly enjoyable time just exploring this island, and I've probably only done a third of it so far. If this team can get PvP right, it's going to fix all the issues with the majority of games. You know, for an indie title, it's going to be excellent. You know, because the map's large enough to get lost, so you're not cramped with other players everywhere. There's AI that hunts you down, you know, so that's great. And then you can have rogue players, you know, so this game could, if they get it right, be excellent. And technically the map's that big, if you play your cards right, no one's going to spot you. Back at one of the pirate camps in the middle, so I'm going to do my little trick and hopefully not die again. Geronimo! Oops. Got the body back, luckily. Okay, that's just to relieve the worries of that chap, sorry I forget your name, on the internet. The stones respawn there as well, and all the trees. As I said earlier, they've turned into full trees now, so it does come back. Okay, if you see here, if you try and upgrade the door, you need 350 wood plus metal fragments 100. That is upgradable. Let's try and do the structure. That's cheaper. See, we've now got a stone building, which is a lot cooler than the wooden shack. Oh, the shutter's going to be done as well. Okay, so we've done it to stone tier now. If you press Q again, you can upgrade further with lava. Wouldn't that be the worst though, if you upgraded these little shutters here and you leave them open at night time when you're like hanging out in your little house and the old Sasquatch pokes his face up at the window? That'd be horrible. Okay, this little contraption here is a trap. It's a little animal trap. It's crafted in the trap menu as well as the prison cage and the bird cage. Trap small animals. You don't need to put any food in it or anything like that. You'll hear an audible cue of a chicken going bop 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 like that. When it gets loud, that's when you've got a chicken in your trap. You can physically look at it, shoot it, press E on it, harvest it. To be honest, it's going to keep me company at night time, that little chicken, you know. I'd rather have that than listen to the Yeti skulking around all night. That's what I do like about this game, is you've got to be really, really conscious of the, you know, the daylight and how long a day you've got left. Because if you get caught outside with that Yeti, it's not a lot of fun, you know. You've got to prepare for things like this, like carry a fire with you, etc, etc. But I tend to do all my farming in the daytime and then like skulking base at night time. It's just a little safer. Call me a coward? Yep, I'll admit that. If you want to know how it all works, then bizarrely hold Q. Click on this, it's the repair button, it removes water and two G sacks down here. There's a little detail I like about this game as well. There's like you've got a bird cage and the birds just randomly sitting there, and then there they go. See that? Parrot. That's just pretty cool, that. Did you hear that? That's when I was trying to capture the roar. Just for science, I'm going to see if this Molotov cocktail damages a wooden fence. I can use it. Oh yeah, it does. Look at that. Oh, look at that. Oh, look at that. It's spreading to the rest of my fences. Oh, look at that. Gee, look at that. For raiding, use Molotovs for wood and grenades for stone. As you see, it's done splash damage here to the other two walls. Oh, it's even damaged my rock. Okay, so yeah, Molotovs, pretty good. Okie, what we're going to do now is capture ourselves a pirate, because we've got the cage. This is the drug that you need, drug herb. You also need a bow, and you will need normal arrows. And then if you go to this tab here, see the green tip on it, arrow drug, it's 1 normal arrow, 10 drug herbs. And then just don't forget to load them correctly into your bow. Now these arrows don't kill, they just incapacitate the pirate long enough for you to get down there and haul him away. So we found an unwitting victim. Got the drug arrows loaded. Let's give him a funky walk like that. Just give it. Let's have another go with that. This guy's passed out correctly. It says add to cage. Pressed E on him. He should be in there now. Let's try and bag another one. I think it's random whether you kill him or not. Oh mate, pass out and die. There he goes. Splat. Not have cage. Okay, it's one per pirate. One cage per pirate. Okay, so I've got a pirate coming on there. I'm just going to try a Molotov on him and see what that's like. Oops! Well, it got both of us, so that's not that bad, right? We have to find out what happened with that, because I came back and the cage was empty. I did have the door shut on the cage though. You might have to have it open. So what I'm probably going to do is make another cage in the morning. Keep that one shut, keep one open, and see what happens. If you didn't know, the fastest way to get cloth is buffaloes. As you see, they drop 20 each. The rabbit squeaking away. You have to kill it to shut it up. So experiment: left cage is going to be open, right cage is going to be shut. Let's see what happens. It could also be that I spent time looting the pirate camp and that might have, you know, done something. So we'll come straight back when we got 2 pirates. Another thing to consider is it could actually be that my base is off the ground. It's kind of like up a hill on an island. That may also mess up the path in, so we'll test that later on with the cage down below if I have no joy with these 2 cages. Another thing to consider is it might be proximity to pirate camp. I know there's a small pirate camp quite close to my base, so I could also try that method. There we go, he's downed. Add to cage. Oh, that's one. Should be number 2. Pull over, mate. Tough one, this one. There he goes. Let's go, right, let's get back quickly. I see pirates. Do we have 2? Yes we do. And both methods work, so I've got to shut this. There we go. They look like Indians. There we go, it says slave 2, press E. Oh, look at this. Inventory. How do we do this then? Alright, this is what you have to do. You have to like hover over the left slightly and it will highlight what to do. And you've obviously got to feed them. So you eat bread. Hang on a minute. Come on, eat your bread. Why won't you eat your bread? Eat stew? No. Eat cooked meat? No. Maybe you have to get them out of the cage first. So follow me. Here he goes. Try and feed him now. Eat bread, mate. Come on. You don't want to eat your bread. Can we go in your inventory? No. Can we give you a weapon? See, this is going to be... Try and give him the weapon from my hand. Oh, there we go. Use. So he's got the tomahawk. And this is all coming from my inventory. This is all coming from my inventory. So come on, water. Can you give the guy water before he dies? Why is that not highlighting? Eat bread, mate. Come on, you're going to die if you don't eat some bread. Okay, cool. Oh, he's got my bread. Right, here we go. E, 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 E. That's all gone out my inventory. And I'm guessing the guy died of starvation, so I better report that fairly quick. This gold ring looks like their aggro range if they're patrolling, which is cool. Should tell you when somebody's within that zone. Okay, so at the moment, you know, it's something I'm going to have to report because the food goes down too quickly. It seems to be really buggy giving them weapons and stuff, but the basics are there. They patrol your base, and obviously if any danger comes nearby, and deal with it. So that's a really cool addition to the game. Hopefully if you give them ranged weapons then they might shoot, you know, that's to be seen. So boo-hoo, both my slaves died. It's something you can't have right now because as soon as you leave camp they're going to starve. So what I'm suggesting to the devs is to greatly reduce the amount of food and water they need and create a container where they can feed and water themselves. Okay, this is the most efficient way I've found to put a recipe. Is you put it, because it's 4 slots per storage box, you put it from 1 to 4 going down, and you can see what you're missing here without duplicating, and the rest you can put in other containers to trade with other players. Okay, on my previous video, used to only be able to cook 1 stack of a certain thing. As you just saw, you can now split down stacks and cook multiple times, making furnaces more efficient. So that's a nice addition. Please be aware that these videos are early alpha access, and a lot of the things that I'm reporting on are getting fixed, so there might be slight discrepancies in the videos from what you see. Again, another lovely attention to detail. We've got a little chicken running around my camp here. Eventually he'll get trapped in the trap. Or a sheep. There's a sheep chicken actually. There's the parrot back after his day floating around. So cool. Alright, so what we're going to do now is upgrade this door to metal. As you see, it's 100 metal frags and 350 wood. Now got a metal door, that's the top tier. So that should make it significantly harder to break through. Okay, now this is the top tier of wall. This is lava. It does look but ugly, it's a bit too shiny. I'll have a word with the devs about that, but yeah, that's now top tier. Okay, let's look at health values. Normal wall, 1000. Door frame, which is volcanic, is 1,400 now, and the door is 1,000. Look at the standard doors that are 100, so it just puts into a little bit of context how powerful that is. A bit of a smaller guide this time, shows you the rough basics of base building and upgrading. Also we covered prisoner taking, even though it's a little bit buggy at the moment, but I'm sure the devs will fix that. Look forward to my next guide where I'm going to show you how to break things and blow things up, and I'm going to do it all on my own base to show you what the siege weapons are like and the damage they do. Thanks for watching.